What's going on, everyone? Today is day 51 of the 90-day challenge. And it's going to be over before we know it. And can't say that I'm not looking forward to that day, but super excited to make all these videos and tell everybody what we're up to, which is right now just a lot of renovations, a lot of buying. Locked up 3 more houses over the weekend, 3 more houses last week. Really just trying to scale to 10 a month. I mean, that's the goal. I mentioned last week a little about sacrifice, and I think the team and I have made the decision to put multifamily on hold, at least for the time being. Of course, we're in the middle of a full-on 18-unit gut project, but kind of focusing on single family, and really trying to turn that into a nationwide business. Like not Tulsa, not Oklahoma, like actually nationwide. And we're not going to do that by focusing on 2 different things at once. As much as we love the apartments, love the mobile home parks, at some point you got to sacrifice and kind of pick one. And right now, that one that makes the most sense, I believe, for us is single family. So we're going to start scaling it. Tonight, really, I've crazy busy day as always, but planned way too much for my 2-night to-do list. Again, I've mentioned in the past I have like different to-do lists that I use in Google Task, and there's if I have an email or something, I've gotten really bad about it during the day, to the point where I'll just like if it isn't urgent, like it's in that to-do list, it's gonna get done at night. If like I try to focus so much effort on, all right, from 8 to 5, that's when people answer the phone. Like that's when I'm actually going to like make calls. That's when I'm going to reach out to bankers, to contractors, to people who I can't get a hold of right now. And I've gotten so ingrained in that mindset that every single night, I'm going through and answering all my emails. And then on top of that, I'm putting like to-do lists on top of that of things that I just didn't want to do during the day because they would take away from like actually making some of those calls, making that investor call, wherever that is. And that is an extremely fast way to grow. But leads to some night work. But I mean, I really enjoy it. I encourage everyone to do a little night work. It's kind of puts me to sleep and is really refreshing. But tonight I planned way too much. So I'm gonna be up for a few more hours, but again, it's exciting. It's what I love doing. So still doesn't feel like work. Just feels like I'm gonna have a late night. And I know that I could not finish that list, and I could go to sleep right now and wake up for my 5 a.m. workout. But at the end of the day, it's like I think that the commitments you make to yourself are as important, if not more important, than the commitments you make to other people. Because even if I'm the only person who knew that I made a to-do list and then didn't finish it, like that still is going to impact my mindset for the rest of the week, if not the next several weeks, if I know that I did something like that. I mean, it's like I know that I should have finished it and I didn't, and I just can't live with that. Again, that may be a little bit extreme, but I mean, what part of growing a nationwide business isn't extreme? So everybody's different, but for me, I've got to be 100% or nothing. And so that means, if I make a commitment, even if it's just a commitment to myself, I'm going to honor it. I'm going to stay up and finish everything. I kind of made a joke at the end of the description of Sleep Faster. And I am joking, but at the same time, like, how are you spending your weekends? Like, we're on a Monday, we should be fully refreshed. We should have gotten more than enough sleep during the weekend. Like Monday, you should be primed to give it, a 16-hour day. And if you're not, then I think you should really probably evaluate how you're spending your weekends and what you're doing and who you're hanging out with. But again, it's like, what's your priority? What's most important? And to me, it's, growing this business. So I'm gonna keep plugging away. I appreciate everybody watching. Again, kind of the tone, the number one thing I want to take away from this video is the commitments to yourself that you make that nobody else knows about are just as important as the commitments you make to other people. I mean, you got to hold yourself accountable, because whether you believe it or not, every time you break a commitment, even to yourself, I mean, it's the same as breaking commitment to somebody else, and you're training yourself not to follow through, which is a extremely bad habit to get into. Thanks everybody for watching. Be back tomorrow with another video, and we'll continue to raise money, flip houses, and take everyone along the journey of scaling to 10 houses per month. Thanks everyone.